Hi everyone, this is Satyajit. Welcome to my channel Cloud Journey with Satyajit. So in our last videos, we discussed about how to enable VPC peering between two VPCs so that they can communicate with each other as a private network. So we will explore a little bit more like what is unidirectional peering, what is bidirectional peering, and how to restrict in the peering. So if you see my diagram, so I have VPC A and I have VPC B, and both are different CIDR range. Okay, so same CIDR range cannot be paired with each other. Okay, so that is the first prerequisite. The CIDRs should be different. Then only we can able to pairing the VPCs, or else it will say the existing the CIDR range already exists. So that is the first prerequisite. So now we have VPC A and VPC B, both are different CIDR, and we paired with each other. Last videos we discussed how to pair, but this videos we will do again the VPC pairing from scratch. And our requirement is from this VPC A jump server, from here, I can able to reach to this app server. Okay, so one way. But from this app server, if you see this red color arrow mark, so from this app server, I cannot able to reach to the jump server. Okay, it means it is unidirectional peering. It means from here I can reach here, but from here I cannot reach to this point. Okay, so that things we are going to do that. And another one is a bidirectional peering. If you see the my arrow mark is bidirectional, both side directional. It means from here I can reach to the jump server, and from the jump server I can reach to the app server. Okay, and that we are going to restrict it, how to do that. And also we will verify, let's say from this jump server, okay, both VPC are paired with each other. From this jump server I can able to reach here, but I cannot able to reach to this privately. I can restrict it. How to restrict that? Okay, so it is all about the making changes in the route table and making changes in the security group. Let us do the practical, and we can see all such scenarios. Okay, so I have VPC A and VPC B. Last videos we did the peering, but I have deleted. Now I don't have any peering. It's already deleted, and the respective route and everything, it is automatically deleted. So now I will initiate a fresh peering connections. Okay, so I have to enable create peering connections. So I will give the name something VPC A peer VPC B, any name we can give it. And we know like requester VPC, let me choose VPC A, and VPC A having one CIDR, and another we can paired with same account, different account, or same region, different region. Now my VPC is in same region and same account, so I'm selecting that. And acceptor, I need to select the VPC B. Okay, that's it. I don't have to select anything. And now creating peering connections. So now my peering connection is created, but it is now pending for acceptance. So now I need to go to the actions and accept the request. Okay, so now my peering is done. Okay, so my peering connection is now active. Okay, but the main thing is to make the route changes. Okay, so now if you see my diagram, okay, my requirement is from this jump server VPC A, I can able to reach to the app server. Okay, that is my first requirement. It means the jump server route need to be added into the app server, and the app server route need to be added into the jump server. Okay, that is my main requirement. Okay, let me go for that. I will go to the jump server. In the EC2, I have 4 machines. So I have to go to the jump server A, go to the networking, go to the subnet and its route table, select the route table and go to the routes. Okay, and here I have to add, this is a public server. I have to go from here. Let's see the diagram. From here, I need to reach to this app server. Then what is the app server IP? Okay, app server IP. I need to verify what is the app server IP. App server B, verify it. This is the app server B. So what is the app server B IP? So it is 20.02.41. Okay, so I'm restricting, not allowing. In our previous videos we allowed all subnet range, so now I'm restricting IP to IP. Okay, so now I have to go to this route table, added this IP. Single IP means /32 range. Okay, it means single IP, and I have to go to the peering connections. Okay, and save changes. So now one way I have completed. Okay, from here, this information in this jump server, this information is added. Okay, so now this app server, the jump server informations need to be added. Okay, so now I need to go to the app server B route table. Okay, I have selected already app server B, and I need to go to this networking and particular subnet and its route table. Okay, once I connected to the route table, go to the routes and edit the routes. And here, so I need to add the routes of the IP of jump server details need to be added here route table. So what is the jump server IP? So I need to go to the jump server A and always mention private IP, not public IP, because communications always happen privately. Okay, so here I will add this route table, sorry, this IP jump server AIP, and connection is peering connections. So now I have done two ways, like now my path is from here, it can reach here, and from here it can reach here. Path is added properly, the path is added. Now I need to verify. So I need to log into the jump server AIP. Okay, so this is my command CLI. Let me go this. So let me check the jump server public IP. Okay, so jump server A public IP is ending with 120. So I've already added 120 here. So now added, so I'm able to log in because 10.0.1.18 IP is this, jump server A IP is 10.0.1.18. So now I have added. So from here, jump server A, I need to, from this I need to reach to this app server B. Let me try with telnet, and I will do for ping as well. Okay, now what is the app server B IP address? So app server B IP address is 20.0.2.41. Let me check. Telnet, this IP and the 22 port. If you see, now I am unable to connect. Why? Because routing is added properly, but the security group changes is not there. Okay, so now from here, I need to access this. It means this information should be allowed in the app server B security group. So what I need to do now, I need to go to this app server security group, app server security group, and inbound rules, and I need to add the 22 port because I'm accessing 22 port, right? So I'm adding 22 port, and which IP it is for this jump server IP. Okay, so what is the jump server public IP? Sorry, private IP, not public IP. Jump server private IP is this one, 10.0.10.0.1.18. Okay, so now 10.0.1.18/32. Okay, 32 means, and you can add the comments here. Jump server IP, something, add the rules. Now I have added. Let us try to telnet. Let us try. It should work. Okay. Close the session and try it. Okay. See, now the prompt is working. It means from here, if you see the diagram, from this jump server, I can able to reach. Okay, so now I need to go log into the app server B. Okay, from here I can try it is working or not. So this app server B means this is a different VPC. So to log in this app server B, I need to log into the jump server first. Okay, so I need to exit from here. Okay, now I need to open the terminal again. Okay. Okay, this is 65.1.131.33. This is the public IP of the jump server B. Let us verify. Jump server B IP is this one, ending with 33. Okay, so now this one I'm able to connect it. So now 20.0.1.36, 20.0.1.30, this is the jump server B. So from here I need to connect to the app server B. So app server B is 20.0.2.41. So now I need to do this one. Okay, all the keys and everything I already added. Okay, so now I am in the private of app server B. Now I am in the app server B. So from here I need to from here I need to connect to the jump server A. As this is private and there is no internet. Okay, if you do ping google.com, it is not going to work because there is no route table, there is no internet gate. This is private only, there is no NAT gateway. Okay, so everyone knows, right? We cannot access the internet. So then how to verify? So I will only do the ping protocol. Okay, so if I do ping, now what is the IP of the jump server A? This is the private IP. Okay, so I cannot reach because though my peering is there, everything is there, but I cannot reach is because the protocol is not allowed, the ping protocol is not allowed. Or if I write telnet, because telnet command is not present, because you need to install the telnet module. As it is not there, I cannot test it, but through ping I can test that it is not working. It means from this app server I cannot reach them. So this is now unidirectional. It means from this jump server I can able to reach to the app server, but from app server I cannot reach it. Let us see like how I can able to reach it, the jump server. So what I need to do now, this is my source. Okay, app server, I'm in the app server now. Okay, so from app server B, so this is my source and my destination is jump server. So we need to allow the security group in the jump server A. Okay, every time remember, source is outbound, destination is inbound. Okay, source outbound should be allowed and destinations inbound should be allowed. So in app server, generally any security group outbound is all allowed by default. So I'm not checking anything on the security group outbound rule. So source side. Now destination side inbound means it is not all allowed. We need to, because inbound rule is important. Okay, so this jump server A, I need to go to the jump server A and jump server security group. So from here, if you go to the inbound rules, there is no proper rule added. Okay, so what I need to do, ping. So ping is ICMP protocol. Okay, so let me ping open to the world, everything I opened. Okay, so now I'm done. Let us see the same ping command. Okay, it is going to work. Okay, if you see now, ping is working fine. It means now it is bidirectional. It means I can able to reach from here jump server A, I can able to reach to the app server, and from app server I can able to reach to the jump server. This is bidirectional. Okay, but as per our diagram, I want to show the on a unidirectional, so I will remove the security group rule. So this inbound rules I will remove it. This ping protocol I will remove it. So now you cannot hit it. If you hit it ping, it is not going to work. Okay, so that is one. Also how to restrict it. Okay, though the peering is enabled, from one side it is working, but from other side it is not working. Okay, so another way, let us say another way restrictions will do. Let's say this inbound rules all allowed. Okay, so ICMP rule is all ICMP v4 is all allowed. It means I can able to reach now the Google, the ping is working. Ping is working means if I install the telnet or I can SSH, I can do the SSH easily. Okay, and now ping is working fine. It means both are bidirectionals. But now how to restrict it again? I can restrict it from this outbound port. As I said, the source side, if you see the diagram, this is my source. From here, I want to hit to the ping jump server AIP, right? So in the jump server A's security group inbound rule all allowed. So there is no restriction for the ICMP. But and the app server B security group outbound rule also all allowed. So if I can restrict it from there, though it is allowed on the jump server A side, but I cannot access it. So how to do that? If you can go to this app server B and app server B security group. Okay, so from here in the outbound rules, if you see all traffic all allowed. Okay, so let me remove that. Okay, instead of all, let us give only the custom. It's this IP is allowed. Let's say I remove everything. That's it. I did not allow anything. Let us see it. It is not going to work because I cannot go from my boundary because outbound is mine. If outbound is not allowed, it means I cannot go from my boundary to my area. Okay, I cannot go to my outside of my area. So first outbound should be allowed. That is the first priority. And if outbound is allowed, then I can check further the inbound. If outbound itself not allowed, then there is no use to check for the inbound of others. Okay, so now if I go to the edit outbound rules and if I add rule and all traffic allowed, then there is no restrictions. I can easily hit pinggoogle.com or sorry, pinggoogle.com. It is not going to work because that is different thing. NAT is not there. Okay. So now we able to exhibit from this jump server A, I can able to reach to the app server. Okay. And from this app server, we first tried how it will not work. And then we enabled how it is going to work. Okay. This is one way. Same way for this app server and jump server, we can do the bidirectional peering, and only game is every time route table level changes and security group level changes. Okay. And always remember, so when it's source, let's say from this app server A, I want to access to the jump server. It means this is the source, okay, where you are trying to reach, and this is the destination. So source means source outbound must be allowed, okay, and in the destinations inbound must be allowed for the source, okay. Then only we can able to make the communications, or else it is not going to work, okay. So that's it all about the routing and security group level changes. So always check the routing level and always see the diagram and check the communications, because if you have multiple subnet and multiple route table, if you have made some mistake, then you cannot locate it easily. Okay, so that is one thing. And all the communications between peering, everything happen privately, so there will be no issues, and both VPCs should not overlap the CIDR range. That is the main things. If the both CIDR range uh, overlap, then you cannot able to make the VPC peering connections. Okay, that's it all about. And the next videos we're going to discuss about what is the problem on the VPC peering, okay, and how to overcome that, and what are the advantages of VPC peering, and what are the limitations of VPC peering, and okay, and then what is the use cases, so what is any new services came into picture to overcome that error of VPC peering. Okay, please do practice. If you have any concern, please add into the comment list, and I will see that and I will respond. Thank you.